Welcome. The weather has turned quite cold. I have prepared a cup of warm tea for you. Please drink and let us talk slowly. In life, there are moments of great injustice. You give advice with a good heart, but the other person hears it as nagging. You speak to lighten the mood, but you end up looking like a fool. In our youth, we learned that speech is silver, but as we age, we realize that silence is gold. Today, I want to talk about what we lose when we speak too much, and the immense power we gain when we close our mouths. If you listen to the end, you will realize why the truly dangerous people are quiet, and how silence alone can win people's hearts. In a deep mountain village, there lived a hunting dog. This dog was so sensitive and fierce. Even the sound of a falling leaf made him bark as if the world were ending. Perhaps he wanted to show off his presence, or perhaps he was just a coward. He would bare his teeth and growl at any stranger's shadow. The villagers were sick of the noise, but the dog thought barking louder made him look strong. Then one day, a starving old lion came down to the village. The neighborhood dogs went crazy. Terrified, they grouped together and barked frantically. They screamed to threaten the intruder. But what did the old lion do? Did he growl back? No. The lion did not bark. He looked at them as if they were ridiculous. He simply turned his head slowly and stared at the noisy dogs. Without moving, without making a sound, he pierced through their eyes with his deep, cold gaze. What happened in front of that heavy silence? The dogs that were barking like crazy began to lower their tails and step back one by one. Barking was the scream of cowards. Silence was the overwhelming leisure of the strong. The dogs knew instinctively. The one who is silent is far more terrifying than the one who screams. What do you feel from this lion? In our youth, like that hunting dog, we barked to prove ourselves. We had to talk to show how great we were, how much we knew. We raised our voices not to lose to others. But now, things must change. Talking too much when you are old is proof that your inner self is not yet mature. Empty carts are loud, and shallow waters are noisy. Now, you must become the silent lion, not the noisy dog. From now on, I will tell you 3 reasons why you must close your mouth as you age. First, because spoken mistakes cannot be taken back. As we age, the brain's inhibition weakens. We often repeat ourselves or say things without a filter. A word of advice given to a child for their own good returns as a lifelong wound. A careless word to a daughter-in-law or a friend can sever a relationship that lasted for decades. The tongue is like a sword. If wielded incorrectly, it cuts others and eventually cuts you. When the urge to speak rises to your throat, hold it for just 3 seconds. Is this word really necessary? Will this word improve the relationship? Those 3 seconds of silence will save your old age from loneliness. Regret is always too late. Second, to hide your cards. Human relationships are a subtle power struggle. Those who know much about the other hold the power. Those who reveal everything become vulnerable. Old acquaintances often ask rude questions. How much money do you have left? Do your children give you allowance? How is your health? To these rude curiosities, we have been too kind in answering everything. But where does that information go? It becomes gossip for others, or a standard to judge you. Words are not yours the moment you spit them out. From now on, if someone crosses the line, do not answer in detail. Just smile and stay silent, or change the subject to something random. A person whose mind cannot be read, a mysterious and difficult person. That is the person no one dares to treat lightly. Your authority is protected only when you do not reveal yourself. Third, because a listener is the most precious thing in the world. Everyone in the world is desperate to talk about themselves. Everywhere you go, people are busy asserting their opinions. In this noisy world, a person who closes their mouth and listens with sincere eyes is like an oasis in the desert. People envy those who speak well, but they respect and rely on those who listen well. The moment you close your mouth and open your ears, people will gather around you. The reason children do not visit their parents is that they have to listen to nagging. Conversely, if parents listen and empathize, children will come even if you tell them not to. Close your mouth and open your wallet and ears. Then people will naturally follow you. That is the true dignity of an elder. My story today might have sounded a bit harsh, but it is okay to be a difficult elder now. People do not care for those who are easy, but it is human nature to respect those who are difficult. Look at the flowing river. The shallow stream chatters noisily, but the deep river flows silently. But it is that silent river that floats boats and embraces the world. Practice from today. If you have 10 things to say, swallow 9 and leave only 1. The most important one. That single word will stick in the opponent's heart like a heavy rock. Did today's story touch your heart? They say good writing flows like water when read once, makes you feel good like a sweet drink when read twice, and finally becomes medicine for your bones and flesh when read 3 times. Whenever your mind is anxious, take this video out like medicine. I hope your night is no longer fearful.